punk tries to molest Lucy and she bites him. Enraged, the punk slapped Lucy in the face, and then he kicked Lucy in the stomach. Lucy's stomach was filled with a packet of CPH for by the drug dealer. The punk's kicks caused CHP for to spread in Lucy's body. CHP for come multiply nerve cells. According to Prof. Norman's research, when the activation rate of human brain cells reaches 20%, humans will be able to control their own bodies. As the nerve cells multiply in Lucy's body began to stick to the wall uncontrollably. Next, Lucy's body was pressed against the ceiling. Soon Lucy's brain cell activation rate reached 20%. When the brain cell activation rate reaches 40%, humans can control other humans and objects. When Lucy woke up, she was in control of her own body. Another punk walks in. Lucy deliberately seduced him with her body. The punk put the keys and the gun on the table. Just as the punk reached out to touch Lucy, he was knocked down by Lucy's lightning quick movements. Lucy easily got the keys and gun on the table. Lucy walked into the gangster's hotel in her scrubs. Lucy took care of a few of the gangsters at the door. The gangster didn't even notice Lucy entering the room. Lucy pulled out the daggers and stuck them in the gangster's hands. The gangster refused to divulge any information. Lucy puts her hand on the gangster's forehead. The gangster's memories were read by Lucy. Lucy returned to her own apartment. She sensed her roommate's physical problems within a hug. In just a few minutes, Lucy had read all of Professor Norman's articles. Professor Norman received a call from Lucy. The professor's research on the brain is still in the conjecture stage. In order to prove that her brain's activation rate had exceeded 20%. Lucy easily took control of Prof. Norman's TV set. Professor Norman couldn't predict the time of Lucy's death. Lucy told Prof. Norman that she could now control electromagnetic objects such as television, telephone, and radio. She has no pain, no desire, no fear. Everything about humanity is disappearing. A vast amount of knowledge was exploding in Lucy's brain. Professor Norman suggested that Lucy pass on all that knowledge. What happens when the brain is more than 40% utilized? Lucy can easily operate the computers. When the stewardess reminds Lucy to put away her computer, Lucy reminds the stewardess to wipe her nose. Next thing you know, the stewardess has a nosebleed. Lucy's brain activation rate was raised to 40%. Suddenly she realized that her teeth had fallen into the glass. Prof. Norman once said that when the external environment is not conducive to survival, the cells will choose to protect themselves and achieve immortality. Lucy's teeth began to fall out in large numbers. Her skin began to disappear. The cells have begun to manage themselves. Lucy's whole body began to fall off. She divided the stewardesses and went to the bathroom. One of the stewardesses was pushed out by Lucy. Lucy locked the bathroom door. Her face began to disappear. Lucy opened her purse and took out the remaining CHP form. The only way to counteract the disappearing cells was to make them multiply faster. Lucy swallowed all the CHP form. The rate of cell loss was controlled. However, the next cell reproduction speed has exceeded the body's capacity. A large number of cells drifted into the air and began to rebuild their tissues. When Lucy woke up again, she had evolved to the next stage.